Welcome to the Elegant Eight Adventure Sagas! Tonight episode entitled Pump It Up, therefore is brought to you by Elvis Costello and the Attractions. Pump it up. Alright. Let's see how fast my voice... So, hey, by the way, when it's clear that I've forgotten to turn off my voices, don't make me listen to a YouTube episode of, 25 minutes of me in, this weird voice being the like I was watching the episode to remember what happened, and I'm like, oh no, how long does this go on? Well, I seem to remember someone saying, hey, your voice has changed, but you guys waited a solid 20 minutes. You heard that for 20 minutes. Yeah, I mean it was like
All right, so I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative, and
I like that voice.
that's the one I don't use very often. It's the child. I'm a big fan of child violence, clearly. No. We had an episode where there were some children in it. They had to be rescued. So, you don't know. You actually rescued the children. If you remember the Goblin Caves that you released Harper, right? And there were some people, and that was the little kids that belonged to that lady that had the farm. Can't remember any of their names. Probably something like
Chip or something.
Yeah. All right. So when we were here last, you guys always throw me for a loop. When we were here last, what you had done was you did not. I think I called the last episode Battle Royale or some shit. I don't know. It sort of happened that way, but you murdered enough desert guard at the Oasis that most of you had some clothes. Noodle was disguised as Self, the pump room mechanic dwarf, right? You were able to bypass all of the guards. No one really, paid too much attention. Part of this is due to the fact that these guys are hired guns, right, and not exactly committed to their craft. And the other part is you guys had on the outfits, right? They did pause for a moment when Karen came through, green belly sticking out from under the desert guard shirt, but beyond that, things are pretty good to go. Currently upstairs are Nick and Favia. They're in the trap room that leads to this room, right? They're up in the fortress. There's a couple of desert guard in that room with them, but as of right now, that that thing seals pretty well, so you don't hear anything coming up from the door. You guys are pretty good to go. You are aware of what's happening downstairs. I don't know that anyone will expect the amount of blood that is down there, but indeed there is blood. Anyway, where did all the blood go? Maybe it rinsed away between games. So yeah, the rest of you have made your way all the way to the pumps, murdered. Well, classic E8, right? Classic E8 threw down a silence spell, and quietly murdered all of the desert guard that were guarding the pumps. You even drew a couple down the stairs and murdered them as well. Now they were not silenced. Unfortunately, though, you caught them by surprise, and one hit killed both of them. So I don't remember who was it. Zippy or was it Karen? Who did that?
Cliff. It was Karen.
Karen. All right. Yeah. So Karen did some good stuffs last time. You are no longer silenced. We have Mr. Bing is still concentrating, which is fine. He's face to face with Commander Lorson. We've got Karen face to face with Archer Sarve. Noodle is behind some barrels. Can't really see what's going on beyond that. And Skylar is sort of on the stairs, positioned as if he's going up, but I don't know what the actual game plan is. So, with that, knowing that your quest is to return water, which that you haven't done, your choice was murder everyone and then figure out how to turn a pump back on. Excuse me. I believe you had called Favia and Nick downstairs, but we hadn't done that action yet. Did you want to do that as your first moment of whatevs? I'll head upstairs with you, Favia, and we'll go from there. Part of me thinks that Nick is going to want to be part of some battles at some point because he only needs a couple hundred experience points to level up. And there's so much murder and so little Nick.
Noodle motions to, I think Karen is the closest one to me.
Mm-hmm.
Noodle motions to Karen and sort of gestures that to my left, there's some, I'm not sure how many, but through the barrels, I spy another guard, at least one.
Ah. Yep. And the guards down there have been notified that you were down to fix the pumps. That was part of that episode.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but I'm,
So there's that awareness. But hold that thought. We're upstairs. We're in the fortress. Fabia, Nick, you're now on the scene, right? Did it work?
Yes. But it still says game paused. Is
it
it
won't.
supposed to?
It won't.
Okay.
Just no one downstairs move because I'm not there to stop you. So I'll move Nick. I think Nick's gonna go down, so he's gonna move over. All right, and now just move close to that little green thingy, Fabia. Like a little bit, one more up, and just see what happens. Now I'm curious, if you click the green Waterworks pump room, tell me what happens.
I'm on the top of the stairs.
I see Fabia.
All right, so go ahead and move out of the way, and then I'll send Nick down. Here comes Nick. That's pretty cool, you guys.
That's pretty awesome.
That'll make. This means I have to go back and update some maps. All right, so you're
That has
down.
to make your life a little easier.
Oh, it will.
Are
You guys don't realize how annoying it is to target and like to pull and blah blah blah. Okay.
Are Fabia and Nick in costume? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
in disguise.
I forgot to flip that on you. I mean, I flipped Nick. Do you want to flip yourself, Fabia?
If I remember how to do it. Yes, I
And
did.
you do. Your guards. So we won't talk about the fact that your tokens did appropriate someone else's culture, and we're not going to even have that conversation. But that was not
Nope.
intentional on your GM's part. All right, so here you are. So you guys are up on the stairs. Lorson. I think Lorson looks up and is like,
They send you down? What's going on upstairs? Anything exciting?
No, nothing.
Alright. Well, hang tight. There's a dwarf down here fixing the pumps or some nonsense, so just give her some space.
Okay.
"You're not a very talkative person, are you?"
Nope.
All right, so you got all the parties here. You guys want to? What do you guys? I'm not gonna ask anymore. Like, what's the plan?
So I do a silent like turn around. I'm like,
Well, Zippy's told me what has happened.
oh.
Oh, yeah,
Skylar's
yeah.
not the smartest, but he forgot.
Yeah. Zippy has been sharing the what's what. With
He's
Fabia.
real excited about all the killing.
That's right.
And why wouldn't he be? Right? Wouldn't he be? Like, so much murder,
Yeah.
death, kill. Murder, death, kill. So,
He
Um,
loves that we just kill and don't ask questions.
absolutely. I believe, Karen, you're still raging, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. So there you go.
Also, my mother-in-law wants to see Dungeons and Dragons, so I'm gonna get her and show her.
You want to wait until we're fighting?
Oh yeah, wait for it.
Yeah, I'd wait for a second, because otherwise it's super boring. No, I mean it's super exciting. You guys are great. So Karen, every once in a while, as you're sort of fondling your weapon, you're sort of drawn to the great axe, right? It's calling to you to like wield it. It really wants you to want it, baby.
It needs you to need it.
Ooh, I was going with Human League, but yeah, that's pretty good too. Yeah, I think we do probably 50 references per episode. This group. All right, so yeah, you guys are flanked. From where you stand, Karen, you can see there's just beyond those barrels. You see the two guard, just sort of guarding, doing their thing. guarding the desserts. What's your guys'
And
plan?
there's one,
And I'm going to ask
one
you.
right behind you as well.
Yeah, there's one behind you. So based on what Noodle has seen, there's one. The two that you've seen up there, so it looks like there's three up there from what you guys have assessed. You got Archer Sarve to your south. You've got Commander Lorson right next to Bing. So, doing the math, you guys are pretty well matched up. Now, Desert Guard Commander Lorson, is a little tougher than the run-of-the-mill, run-of-the-mill Desert Guard. You've learned that pump room, but it's not like you guys made pretty quick work. So the question I have to ask you, and I'm going to ask this to Mr. Bing, the leader, until you guys tell me otherwise. What's your plan down here? And let's get it moving.
So,
Hey guys, what are their total?
perception-wise, did it seem like we could hear anything from upstairs? Like, can we?
Yeah, no. Passively, it went silent. I think purposely called that out. But that was, I think, Fabia, you and Nick, I told that when that door shut, it sort of sealed. Yeah, for you downstairs, it wouldn't have been as obvious. But you've not heard anything from upstairs other than you heard the door open when Fabia and Nick came down, and then as soon as it closed again, sort of nothing. There's enough ambient noise right down there as well, the dripping and whatever else. So you don't think, if your question is, well, let's just do this. Instead of me second guessing everything, I was trying to go passive. The other group, we had a really interesting discussion. Someone challenged when I say like in your head stuff, like what you're thinking is, or what this thing comes to you. There was a healthy conversation around like, who are you to tell me what's in my head? Is sort of what the question was, right? And
Hey, if it's useful, you can tell me all kinds of stuff in my head.
So I really, but I mean,
Absolutely.
it's worth an aside here, like just so you know my thought on this is if this comes up. There are things that you ask to like, what do I hear? What do I see? What do I know anything? And then I am like legitimately telling you those things that you know, hear, see, whatever else, right? So, but that's you requesting that knowledge. But then there's also passive, like your passive skills. So like you have passive perception, you have passive insight. So if I think that you might know a thing, or if you might find a situation interesting, like the one that happened with them was, one of their characters did something really stupid, and this other person who'd been on the borderline of trusting them, that was like the deal breaker. Like, so their inner voice was like, yeah, this, like, I can't trust this person. So the deal is, based on your passive perception insight, I use those numbers to identify sort of what I think is in your head. But the general rule is, just like with your inner voice, right? And for Fabia, your inner voice is zippy sometimes. Like, you can tell that inner voice to fuck off, right? Or you can listen to that inner voice. Like, you don't have to listen to that, like that inner voice that we all have. We don't listen to everything, otherwise society would be a mess. So that's sort of how I run, because I toyed with the idea of like, well, I'll never tell them what they're thinking or what they're, passively. And if you look at online, like, it is a contentious topic. Some people like the GM's role is the rules, and like you guys, I'm sucky at the rules, just as I think we can all agree. So I'm more of like narrative and plots. So anyway, that's why I give this to you. And Mr. Bing, speaking of which, please start your insight check. And then I'll tell you why I chose insight. 8.
Yay!
not the best. So I chose insight because of sort of like I was torn between perception, insight, and history, and I kind of went with insight. So like, you've spent some time underground. You guys were at the Lost Mines. You have your head wrapped a little bit around like how far sound travels in certain situations. And even with the 8, your gut tells you that no one upstairs is probably going to hear you unless you take the battle to the stairs, right? I can't tell you that for sure because you only rolled an 8. But at least that's the gist.
Okay. So I turn to the guard and
Yeah.
To Commander Larson and say, there's the mechanism is stuck. Can you give me a hand over here? You should probably see this anyway. And
I'm happy. I'm happy to take a look, man. But honestly, like, I'm going to be of no. I'm not a mechanical person, right?
Okay.
But I'm happy
I
to
just.
follow.
Okay. Wait, I can't. O's. I see.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Now, okay, so my vision is not updating, so I can't see any. I'm like in the middle of blackness.
Yeah, you're in the middle of blackness because you're in an area that there's no light. you walked into.
Oh,
So.
do you want me to get? Don't you have light? Like,
Oh, so why is he saying what the fuck then? Because he can't see anything.
Oh, you jerk. So yes, you're right. Because they're human.
So
yeah. So he doesn't say. Okay. So he doesn't say what the fuck. Because you're
Okay.
right. He doesn't have dark vision. And
I just say, yeah,
he
it's
wouldn't.
just here in the pump room.
So you want him to continue.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know that tokens that like I control, I don't have their vision enabled because I would never be able to see my own map.
Gotcha.
So,
Noodle, we may need some help here.
Sure, I'll come and tell you all about those phalanges.
All right.
that's right,
Um,
so you want to
but-
take your move. I want to move him right behind you. So just so you know, and then Noodle, you can fall in behind.
Yeah. And I'm gonna try to like kind of gesture for him to like kind of step in ahead of me, and I'm like basically going to try to maneuver him close to the water and try to push him in.
So at this point, there's enough light, ambient light, that when he gets to this point, he's next to two dead bodies.
Oh.
Right.
He may
And I
slip.
highlighted. So I did a test and I highlighted. I can see.
Okay.
I can see all of one and part of the other. so he made
Okay,
it. So
so-
Noodle, I'm gonna move you back because the way this would have played out is if
Okay.
he's following you, you guys
Mhm.
would suddenly be sort of daisy chained here, and
Right.
he's gonna have this startled realization. He's gonna have this startled realization that this is happening, and so for the rest of you, I'm gonna turn off movement, right? Because no one
I
told me
think
they
I'm
were-
still in the tunnel.
No,
by
you are,
Zippy.
yeah. That was the plan that you were following behind. I thought that was the idea,
Yep.
Okay.
right? So you've
I
got
can
this sort of
crack down
daisy
the
chain.
stairs a
The
little
rest
bit.
of you are like down the stairs, whatever else. Favi and Nick, you're still on the stairs, and this guy is now sort of what the fucking. He's just on the edge of silence. So I'm going to give Noodle and Bang an action apiece before I put the three of you or before I put the four of you in combat. The rest of you aren't in combat. You're not down. Not that you can't make your way, but you're gonna hear them. So let me first put you guys into the combat tracker, and then roll your initiatives.
No, hold on. Shit.
I am so glitchy right now.
Yeah, you have a 1248 ping.
It's pretty crap.
All right. So based on ignoring the commander and Zippy, Bing, you have first,
Okay.
and Noodle, you have second.
So I'm just gonna try to pull the commander into the cone of silence.
Okay. So that's a strength check. So hold on. Let me do a contested roll. So it's your strength versus his dexterity. The fact that I know that makes me scared.
It is a
I know, right?
little kind of deeply nerdy, Tom. I'm not gonna lie.
I am And he's going to roll with disadvantage because he was sort of caught off guard. And did you get the request to roll in the chat box?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, sorry. Contested rolls show up over there in the chat.
Okay. Yeah, that was. He rolled a 20.
Yeah, he rolled a 20 with a disadvantage.
He rolled a 20 with a disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah, I did. So that means that he had. Let me see if I can see what he rolled. You know, he rolled a 17 and an 18, and then plus he has a bonus.
Okay.
Dang.
Yeah. So so his lower was we took the 17 plus 3. He's a commander, my friend. A commander. So yeah. So that you like Noodle. You see Bing sort of whip around and grab this commander, and he's just a little bigger than he thought, right? Bing, it's not so egregious that you fell down or anything.
Okay.
But if you want to do a bonus action of like moving or whatever, like you have that, and then it's going to be Noodle's turn.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna back in a little bit. Can I move myself?
Yep. Let me. No one else move. I'm honor system right now. All right. So you've moved. So like you see Bing sort of trudge through the blood of the last session, make his way to the planks, and Noodle, you now get your opportunity, and then we'll move into full on combat.
Okay.
So what are you gonna do?
Well, I would think that I would try to help him push him into the cone of silence.
All right. Let me do a
As
contested
one
roll.
does.
Contest away. Let's see if you're any better. Contested roll.
Okay.
It's his dexterity versus your strength and request.
And it'll be in the window, right?
Yep.
Okay, here it is.
And again, he's with disadvantage. Same deal. Which you're lucky because he rolled a 20 and a 4. So you just got to beat
And
a 7.
I just hit normal.
Yep, normal.
I do normal.
Yep. You just need to beat a 7.
For God's sakes.
And you got a 6.
Wah.
so yeah.
Oh my God.
So you lean forward and you push onto this guy, and you feel his body like barely move. And now he's
I'm
annoyed.
like,
And with
oops.
that, I'll just say we begin combat.
That's funny.
And
So now who's he facing?
so he's facing down, right? So he's facing
Noodle?
No, he's facing you.
No, I'm right behind him.
He's facing
I
me.
tried to get him behind the
Yeah,
kneecaps.
because he was coming down the stairs, right?
Okay, yeah.
So give me 1 second to interact.
I tried to get him in the kneecaps. I don't understand this pinging.
I can't get this to go away. I hate that I can't make this go away right now. Hold on. The combat tracker popped up on my video right over the top of all of it. So that's super lame.
No.
I'll have to figure out how to turn it off. It's not supposed to come up at all. I don't know why it comes up all the time. It pisses me off. Anyway, that said, yeah, so he's where's Bing? Yeah, Bing, you're straight ahead. He does not have line of sight. He's going to have to move forward to do anything with you. But before he does anything, he's like,
Guards, we've got problems down here.
and the rest of you, hear that echoing up through the entire thing, which means that I need to take the entire lot of you and add you to combat. And after we go through the next couple of people, once we get to Noodle, then we'll roll initiative for the next round. All right? So he, with the slight momentum from Noodle, he just lumbers forward a couple of steps towards Bing.
But
Target.
now he's in the cone. Oh, too friggin' late.
Yeah, no, he's in the cone now, right? So as soon as Bing tried to pull him and you tried to push him, right? Because those are simultaneous actions. He's like,
Yeah.
shit, right? He's gone. Someone just rolled something. What's that?
An
Oh.
initiative that I could roll, so I did.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so he's gonna hit Mr. Bing with his longsword.
No, he's gonna miss Mr. Bing with his longsword.
True, he'll try. He'll try his best to miss Mr. Bing with his longsword. All right, and let's do it. Normal. Yeah, he misses.
Yes.
Let me see if he has multi-attack. I do not believe he does. He does not. And that ends his turn.
You are next.
Little Zippy.
Let's
And-
go, Zippy.
Bobby is here, so I'm not going to mess with him. You do you, Zippy.
Yeah. He'll fly over and do what he does.
And what is it that he's going to does?
He is gonna attack the guard.
Like a high five, sort of wing slap or something, or anything more specific?
No, he's gonna sting him with his tail.
And as that guard, as Larson walked in, you could see that he's a little befuddled at like the silence of everything. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, and
Did
what does
I
it say? Oh wait, there we go. Saving throw. That's what I have to do.
Yeah.
And normal. And he succeeds. But you did give,
Oh my
you took half of it, so we have to roll the inventory. Per Karen's request, I kept this. So he's got a damaged nose. And it took additional damage off. So there you go. All right. You taking any more of your movement, or are you done? And he's
Your turn.
Oh, by the way, he's no longer invisible. Yeah. And this brings us to Mr. Bing.
All right. I'm targeting Commander Lorson, and I am going to swing Lightbringer with all my might,
That might
as
be
one
interesting.
does. Might.
Indeed.
It's your turn. It is your turn.
Come on, babe. Yeah.
It's your turn. It is your turn.
Lots of things happening here. You are all lit up.
So I do critical hit,
It
right?
is your turn.
Yep.
Anything else I need to do?
I believe so. You did a crit, right?
Yes.
Therefore, you
Do I
need
need
to roll
to-
from the crit table.
Oh, the macro?
The macro. Unless you don't want to, and in which case I won't make you.
No, I just need to make this HUD go away.
All right, it's inspirational. Your hit dazzles your party, but which is the most dazzled party member? Each of them must complement your hit. Choose the best one. They were inspired by you. They get an inspiration point. So everyone,
Whoa.
take in order of the combat tracker. Tell Mr. Bing how amazing his hit was, and then you have to choose.
I guess I'm next.
That's you. You
Yeah.
tell. Yeah, you compliment him first.
Does he even see it?
Doesn't matter. It's inspiration.
Okay.
It's a party thing.
I say your dazzling display of magic should add a charisma point to your life. You should get some charisma.
Ah.
Okay.
Noted. Up next would be Noodle. Can you outdo Mr. Skylar?
It was like jazz hands in a rainbow of glitter sprinkles.
But totally silent.
Yeah. Yeah.
But totally
Slightly off-putting. All right, then up next would be. Oh, Nick's not here, so we'll make Fabia do it for Nick.
Don't. He is much more eloquent with words than I am.
You got
So-
this.
So what would Nick?
No.
what would Nick say? What would Nick?
would eat this up.
What?
The Nick would eat this one up. Yeah.
Yeah, he would. He would love this, but he would say something so much better than what I'm gonna say.
Okay, so I'll do Nick. Let's see. Let me get Nick's voice.
So, Mr. Cyrus, that was impressive, but not as impressive as this fast food that I stopped to eat instead of playing Dungeons and Dragons with all the lovely party members that I could be with right now, and instead I'm not. I'm probably eating, I don't know, like a taco on the side of the road.
There you go. That brings us
FYI,
to.
Your funny voices are a little low volume-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I barely heard that.
Seriously? Oh man.
I
Yeah.
didn't hear it.
That sucks.
Nick gives you like a thumbs up at the end.
Oh, there you go. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, because you can't take
Okay.
hear anything. All right, and then last up is I believe Karen.
Karen just says, "Aw, adorable. Good job, little buddy." Pats you on the head.
Zippy does a dance in the blood.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, Zippy doesn't count. He can't be inspired.
Oh.
No, I'm just saying that's what he's
That's
doing.
Well, no,
inspiring.
I
right
do
there.
I do love that he did a dance in the blood, but I will say
Yeah.
the key is that he's technically not allowed to do this.
So I'm gonna say Noodle.
All right, Noodle it is.
Yeah.
Noodle, roll from the inspiration deck and see which card you get.
And that's down below, right?
Yeah, macro.
It is, yeah.
Okay. And it's just taking me along.
It's the crown.
I have like 2,000 whatever ping right now. Can you do it, Tom?
Yeah.
Because
Let's
it's
see
so
here.
glitchy right now.
Inspiration. Where's inspiration?
Yeah.
For me. Oh, there it is. Inspiration. Here's your inspiration.
What?
Reroll. So the gods have
my.
smiled upon you, and you get a card that you can use to re-roll. So let me open you up.
Oh,
mean-
it's a card to reroll.
I can use that, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah. And I don't know. I should just put expiration dates on your guys' inspiration. You already have an inspiration card, you see,
I know.
but you now have 2 inspiration cards.
Yeah,
So you are
thank
double-
Mr. Bean.
Double inspired. So the rest of you have taken a mental note that he did not choose you. All right. And a refresh is
You
happening.
choose, Tom.
So let's talk about this. And while for some reason my entire thing refreshes.
Oh yeah, mine just refreshed too.
Yeah,
Oh, maybe
just-
that'll help me.
I disabled something because I thought it might help you, Noodle. And I didn't
Disabled.
think it would
sorry.
I didn't think it would refresh everybody. I just thought it would refresh me, and then I would tell you to refresh. But instead, here we are. Hanging out, talking to each other, spending time as we should. Anything happening?
That's
in
my
anybody's
favorite
worlds?
IT episode.
Which one's that?
When they go to that-
Disabled.
Yeah.
I'm disabled.
Disabled. I just laugh so hard.
Oh, is
my
that
God.
when they go to see the play?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he goes to the bathroom.
Yeah. That is
His face when he's getting onto
onto
the bus.
Yeah, the lift. I assume that I can't see anyone's video right now because my stuff's refreshing, but I'm assuming you all know the episode.
Yes.
I don't know if I
So-
know it.
So it's funny, it's like you guys all call it the IT crowd, and for some reason I call it the IT crowd.
No,
Call
I
it
call the
IT.
IT crowd.
Yeah, IT
Yeah.
crowd.
Okay, well there you go.
Is it on Plex?
It is.
I'll have to check it
I
out.
think it's on something else too.
I feel
I
like
don't
we
know.
watched it on Netflix.
Yeah.
There
So
we go.
good.
All right.
My thing still hasn't come up yet.
Mine came up.
Did
Haha.
everyone else come up? Oh, it's coming up now.
It is your turn.
All right.
All right.
And it's adding all sorts of persistent effects to everybody. So,
I'll prefer
Skylar, you are up.
things. I gotta
oh,
get a Tums.
Oh wait, we have to roll the rest. Like before you go, we have to roll the initiative for the others. Hold on.
I
It is your turn.
What now?
It is your
I
turn.
thought we were roll initiative.
It is your turn.
I didn't roll for everyone else. I have to roll for all of the people that
It
aren't
is your
here.
turn.
Okay. I'm gonna get
Hey.
Tums.
It is your turn.
Should we all take turns sending Nick a note, a text saying, "Hey, dude,
It's your turn.
even when you're here, you're not here," just to make him feel bad.
He's upstairs changing now. He made it home. That's
Changing
why
into
the
what?
dogs were barking. Changing
In-
out of his uniform.
Oh,
Into his wizard robe.
oh yeah. Oh my God, I would love if he came in a blue robe with a little hat, right, and a couple of balls that he just twirled the entire game. That would be phenomenal.
Yes.
All right, Skylar, you're up, and then Noodle, and then we
Okay.
do the re-roll at the top.
Yeah. Eating
So I'm gonna go. I'm assuming the archer is he? He's not. Is he facing me or not?
The archer is facing Karen. Like,
Would I get an advantage if I move here?
no, you'll get normal flanking advantage, but you're not going to get a like. There's no surprise, right? They heard the
Alright.
dude yell.
Flanking's good though.
Yeah, but he doesn't know I'm a bad guy or a good guy.
You know, he's got a point.
Yeah, that's true. All right, I'll give it to you.
All right. So I'm attacking him, Thomas.
Okay. You attacking Karen as a decoy?
Ooh.
It's your turn.
Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness he didn't take half his health. So you did a good chunk of change, but I believe you have like 45 additional hits.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my crossbow.
And Noodle, that did help your a little bit helped your ping, not a lot.
Huh?
We're getting a new router tomorrow, so it should fix.
And
Well, I
not-
love my router.
would the crossbow be advantage or no?
The no, the crossbow because you're within 5 feet would be disadvantage.
No, I would because I have
Oh yeah, you have your you only get advantage on your first hit. You don't get advantage on all of your hits, just the first one.
That's what I
It's
thought.
your turn.
Oh, Sarve is not feeling good, you guys. He's questioning his wife pushed him into taking this contract. She wanted to remodel the kitchen. He needed to earn a little extra coin. Serious doubts. He's not even sure he loved her. Anyway,
It's your
No.
turn.
Jesus Christ. So, how many more hits do you have? I've lost track.
I'm just checking my thing. 1 second.
And while you're doing that,
No.
it is officially Martini night. I've had a hell of a day, a hell of a week. It's only Tuesday.
I'm sorry, it's only Tuesday though.
Yeah.
I know.
And
that's,
then
that's my point.
Thomas, I just need to get my dancing sword on the board.
Okay, dancing sword coming your way. I hope.
Ooh.
He is the dancing sword. Dun, 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 dun.
Griffin, get out.
Rolling 17.
Hold on. Let's see. Let me make sure that you still own it.
I got the thing up.
Yeah, you're the owner. I'm gonna. It shouldn't have silence on it anymore. Let me remove the effects.
Hello, all.
Hey, sir.
Hey,
How do you do?
Hello.
I waited until you got home to have
I'm
my
well.
drink. So just so you know, like that's how much we love you.
Mhm.
I did picture you eating, pulling over and eating tacos on the side of the road instead of playing D&D. I was very disappointed.
and this is the last one, Thomas.
Make it count.
Oh, dancing sword fail.
It's your turn.
All right, Noodle, you are up.
Like Karen, finish him.
Well, I think Noodle wants to finish.
Okay.
How is it going?
Good, good. How's everything?
You're in this battle, Nick.
Good.
You're gonna get some XP, hopefully.
Hooray!
I'd
yeah.
like to. Oh, is it my turn?
Yes, your turn. You want to buy a bottle?
Or are we doing initiative after me or before me?
After you. It's your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, so I'm going to succeed in using my great sword of sharpness
Word.
on this Laurel. Laurel, is that his name?
Larson?
Yeah. Lorson, yeah. So, could you push it because it's glitchy? That's
Wait,
what
I-
I'd like to do.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, can
I
you do the attack for her?
Yeah.
Let me
so
do this.
Which one are you using?
Great sword of sharpness.
All right, so you're moving into position.
Okay,
You're-
I've targeted him.
You're deaf now. Everything went
Alright.
silent, and you kind of like it because honestly, you know.
I do. I have a lot of thoughts.
So
To
you've
think.
targeted him, and let's see. You've targeted him, and you want your great sword of sharpness, so you attack
Yeah.
normally. You roll a
It is
15,
your turn.
which is a miss. This
What
thing
in
goes.
Wow.
Jack?
This thing makes no sound, but you see a couple of sparks, like right on his shield. You have multi attack or no? I don't remember.
I don't think I think only if I hit or something like that. I don't know. I've never hit with it. Maybe
Well-
I don't. Maybe it's a dud.
No, because you also have spirit. Oh, but you have to cast spiritual weapon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you did not do that. So that ends your turn. And
God, I'm at 6528.
so let's all roll initiative.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow. Rivaled only by David, who I think is probably loading. Is probably.
Oh,
No, I'm in.
Thomas, one quick thing. Well, never mind.
No, go ahead.
We-
Go ahead.
I rolled late on the last initiative round and I got a 20. So it moved me to the top, but after everybody went,
Make
Oh.
I
it
didn't
ready.
know I was like
Your turn
combat
comes.
area, so I didn't roll earlier.
Well, I'll give you an extra. We'll do an extra attack with you first, and then we'll start the wherever anyone lands.
Okay.
So yeah, end my turn. I think I tried.
All right, and then next round begins.
I'm at 10,000.
Nice.
All right. Zippy's up first. Don't forget, if Zippy goes, Fabia cannot.
I know. Is Karen gonna go first?
I'm so sorry. We just literally talked about that 2 shakes of lamb scale ago.
All right.
Karen, why don't you go for it?
All right. See if I can finish off this arrow boy.
I'll help you out and turn towards him for you. I assume you do that. Don't forget,
gonna
flanking
do it.
matters.
I was gonna do a trick shot and hit him like behind my head.
You're just gonna like whap behind you.
Yeah.
that might earn you inspiration.
Well,
Hmm.
that won't.
That's tough.
Wow.
That's a tough one.
I should have done it behind my back. All right.
All right.
Take 2. Target. That's weird. Yes. No. That'll do.
This one hits. Oh, and you can just feel that he insta death. Dead. Did you guys enjoy the Wilhelm screen? I redid all of the death icons.
Oh, yeah. Always.
These are throwbacks from Foundry. I mean, sorry, from
From
Fantasy
what?
Worlds.
From Foundry?
From Fantasy
I love these.
Yeah, I missed them. They're actually a lot cooler. Watch, I'll turn them into an item pile. Wait.
Make ready, our
Be,
turn comes.
be dazzled. It's 1 second. Where's my? There it is. Item. Well, we're gonna item pile it. And oh, look at that.
Huzzah! Wow, with
But
the
I'm taking-
swirlies and everything.
But I'm taking it away from you. So at the end of combat, when I hit end combat, all of them will turn into item piles. Just see. Okay. Now it is officially little Zippy's turn, right?
Yeah, he's gonna hopefully finish off this guy.
It doesn't show him as his turn though. Oh, Noodle hasn't rolled initiative. Hold on, I forgot to do that for her. That's why.
Yeah, I'm at like 28,000 or
Oh my god.
All right, now let's
Wow.
there's Zippy. All right, now Zippy's up.
He's gonna try to finish him off.
26,814,
Is
maybe the worst ping. I think that that is equivalent of like the U.S. mail sending data back.
It is.
Play by postcard.
You may want to close
I
your
didn't
browser
realize
and open
he
it
was
back
gonna
up.
go get a new one.
What just happened? Oh,
I'm running to do a saving throw to see if he's poisoned. And 15. And
still dead though.
Zippy's dead, and you know, unfortunately, unfortunately gets to retain his tail full of venom. Again,
He's dancing around in the blood again.
Yeah, so you guys see little Zippy going like splash, 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 splash. Murder,
Oh my
death,
God.
kill. I think I have a little Zippy voice somewhere. I have to look for it. Well, I gotta make a note. You said the little kid's voice was soft.
Yeah.
Super soft.
Kid's voice soft. All right, noted.
Was that
All
little
right.
Zippy's voice?
So, is Zippy gonna move or end his turn? He has all of his movement left.
Oh yeah,
Like-
he's gonna. Since Favi's down here now, he'll fly kind of towards her.
All right.
If I can.
So you
see
guys
how
can
to get
just-
out.
Can't go through walls. You
I
guys
can't
see like
where.
that's good right there. And then you have another 50 feet? No, 40 feet. Yeah, it's funny. You guys see that little Zippy has really rediscovered the joy of killing. You probably collided with the wall. See.
Yeah, I figured. So.
Yeah, and that's about all you got right there. So Karen, you see little Zippy like sort of flutter his way, like sort of next to some barrels, and that ends his turn. And this brings us to
It's your turn.
Karen. For reals, he's Karen this time.
All right. I guess I will go murder some over here.
Yes.
Yes.
Why not,
Let's
right?
see. I think I will stand here.
I'm coming here too.
Maximize my murder efficiency. And
It's your turn.
oh, dang it. All right. Go frenzy. Hit that guy.
It's your turn.
Doink. Gonna hit that guy again. Here we go.
It's your turn.
It's your turn.
Good
You guys-
God.
Do you guys see it say it's your turn 50 times?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even bother giving commentary. There's just like blood
You
splattering
are
everywhere.
next.
Karen, as you're bludgeoning Stenny, you hear Harata like,
Dude, what the fuck, man? Why you beating up Stenny?
and then notices like your belly hanging out the bottom of your little desert guard.
Oh no,
outfit.
he took him off.
Yeah,
The Karen, she took him
Oh,
off.
you took it off. Yeah, I missed that. So,
No, I-
sorry.
I literally just did it so I could go, boom, motherfuckers.
There you go. That's right.
Oh wait, there is-
right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Oh, my bad. Oh, speaking of Harsha. Let's see this guy. He's got some stuffs. So he steps in, right, targets you. That's his 5 feet, and he hits you with his great axe. Normal. Does some damage. Normal damage. What's he got? He got some 6 points of damage.
You are next.
And as he hits you, he moved 5. He's going to try to move the rest of his movement. So before he does, I'll give you an opportunity attack. If you want it, Karen.
You know what? I'm going to take it.
You are next.
As you bring that thing down upon his head, you hear in your voice from your other great ex, could have been me, man. Could have been me. All right, so you hurt him pretty bad, but he's got, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 30. That's his total move. So he's getting the hell out of dodge, right? He's for hire. He's not having this.
It's your turn.
Fabia,
Not
you
for
are up.
long.
But I'm not, though, right?
You can move,
Zippy
but
went.
you can move, but you can't attack.
No, I will ready myself
No, you
there
can't.
in case somebody.
You took your action with your zippy, so you can ready yourself next
Okay.
round. Yeah,
Okay.
ready is an action.
It is your
It's a
turn.
delayed action.
Okay.
The Nude Meister. Again,
Okay, I'm
so much blood seeping into the water. Your dwarven plumber thinks these phalanges, might need more work than you expected.
and although I have been enjoying the cone of silence,
Would you say that you've
Contemplating the
enjoyed the
things-
silence?
I did enjoy
Sound of silence.
whilst I had the moment, ponder the things that go through my mind. I'd like to take my 25 and come around, but I'm gonna go. I think I can go 25, right? That's
Yep.
mine.
25. If you hug the wall, you can go. Yeah, you got 10 more.
Well,
And you can suddenly hear again, and as everything's happening at the same time each round, right? So you hear the battle ensuing upstairs here. So that was.
well, now I'm sure at some time it'll go where it belongs. So I have ended my turn, although it might take 20 minutes for it to.
All right, I
Get
will
up.
also end your turn.
It's
Yeah.
your turn.
All right, Nick Papa Giorgio, you are up.
All right, finally.
It is your turn.
I'm going to. I think there's a.
We can't hear a word. I can't hear a word you're saying.
I think. Do I round the corner to my? I guess
You don't
to
know.
the left of me.
You know.
Okay,
what you
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see what you see. You know what you know. Your entire life is murder hobo. Say I rhymed that for you.
There. I didn't.
Yeah. So you recognize Skylar. You know that he's a good guard. You have another 5 feet, I think, right? Parking 40. Oh, you have another 10 feet. If you want, you don't have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay right here, seeing what I see and knowing what I know. Actually, I'm gonna move up close to this guy here.
You do that. I don't know who this guy here is. It's a video game.
Heretta.
Areta? All right, go for it.
Can't let that guy get up the stairs for sure.
Are you measuring still, by chance?
Yeah, I
asked
was.
I ask knowingly.
And I say, hey, come here often.
Dude, they're massacring everyone. We gotta get out of here. dude.
It is your turn.
What the hell, dude? I didn't know you know magic. Is that like night school or
Probably would have helped if I attacked first. I don't know why, but every time I use Green Flame Blade, it automatically casts it as a
Self.
well, it just casts the damage, or it just says like you use Green Flame Blade as your action.
Yeah. Did you target him first before you did it?
I did.
Then did you click yourself again after you targeted him?
I did not. I just clicked Green Flame Blade, and it just was like, "Good job, you clicked Green Flame Blade."
Yeah, I see that. It says Green Flame Blade.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
No.
Nice.
This guy was trying to make it upstairs to, get the hell out of here.
It is your turn.
Uh-oh. Oh,
So
not quite.
So now I'm confused because I was trying to use Green Flame Blade. So do I have to attack with my longsword first before I cast Green Flame Blade?
You'd have to ask your character. You brandish a
Hey,
weapon.
Nick.
Use a self-casting on a hit. You can cause green fire to leap. So, on a hit. So now you cast Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
Now try.
It is your turn.
And did you target him? Because he doesn't look like it.
Uh-oh.
Sweet Jesus.
So I don't know if it'll work now, Mr. Nick.
Okay. So am I?
Well, try targeting
this-
him and rolling it and see if it works.
So I have to target him every single time I cast.
Yeah,
Is
I
that-
think it resets target. I think I don't know.
Oh, okay.
All you multi-attack people, do you have to retarget every time?
Yes.
It is your turn.
Okay. Now, so for some reason, it's saying that the target is self in the
Yeah, it says your target's yourself.
yeah in the cantrip, but it's supposed to be a spell that I cast on top of my blade after I've made a hit. So I don't know why it's
You're level 5. Roll 1d8.
copy.
We're gonna go old school, like you have actual dice in your hand. we do need, because you try to use this all the time and it never works, so we've got to figure out why.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my
Okay,
God.
that's not the one I needed to roll. I needed to roll
A
1d8. Sorry.
A 1d8, and then you need to roll your crit hit card.
Yeah,
Oh.
Boo.
6.
I don't. Did you? Yeah, there it is. All right. So 2. Let's see what happens. 1,
It's your turn. It's your turn.
2.
There we go.
Okay, and now roll table.
Appendage blow. Your target loses a finger. This hand will suffer a -2 penalty on all checks until appropriate healing spell being cast. Like, I don't think he's gonna be able to leverage that.
So, he's dead.
So I just
He lost a
see his hand. I just see the dead flesh in his hand just break.
Yeah. So like you kill this guy, he falls to the ground, and then like after about 10 seconds, as his pointer finger just goes blink and falls off, seemingly completely unrelated. You know?
Okay.
You guys, in my mind, that was hilarious.
No, that's exactly what I was thinking too. You painted the picture perfectly.
All right, Nick. So you have no movement. Oh wait, no, you used all your movement and you've used
Yep.
your actions, right?
And I used my action. So
All right, next turn.
ending my turn.
It will be your turn next.
Flanking. Hits you with a normal.
You are next.
And
Good
unsurprisingly,
God,
Karen, he's jetting. So you have an opportunity attack if you want. Because your back's not to him, so I'll give you. You'll have to do opportunity with disadvantage though, because you're sideways.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Make ready. Your turn comes.
Ah, that sucks that it's the disadvantage.
Oh, it's disadvantage, yeah, because you would have critted.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Oh man.
All right, so he can move how far? He can 30 feet. So he's moving 30 feet. Comes around the corner. 20. Right here, he's at 25. And Nick, as he's coming by, he's like, "Dude,
What the hell, man? There's a bunch of people dressed as guards. Let's head upstairs and take care of this.
so you have Nick. He's gonna move 5 more feet if you want to take your opportunity attack."
Right? Am I okay? So is it just a regular roll? Or,
Yeah, roll.
I don't think I've ever come across an.
Yep, it's just a melee. It's a melee roll. It has to be a melee attack.
So, you got this, man.
And it's nothing special. It's just a normal melee. It's not like a rage or a Humpty Scrunch or a blade song or.
Make
Come
ready.
on!
Your turn comes.
Missed.
Damn
And
it!
it takes his last 5 feet. And that's the end of his turn.
It's your turn.
Mr. Bing, you're all alone in the silence surrounded by blood.
As much as I enjoy the silence, I am going to drop it. I don't know how I can uncast it, but
Just say the magic words.
Alakazam,
And it is
Sweet.
gone.
and my tinnitus comes back. Alright, I'm gonna make my way downtown.
Like with Julie Brown.
I'm not sure how far I went, but that's... I'm not running because there's like blood, but
You are tracking blood up the stairs now.
as one does. Okay,
Yeah, as
Your
you round the
turn
corner, you do
next.
see the carnage up north.
good. Warms my heart.
1 step forward. Kieran, your back's to him. He's going to take a sucker punch shot at you. I almost attack you with your own weapon, which is not allowed. Normal attack, normal damage.
Make ready.
You
Your
don't
turn
get opportunity
comes.
because your back's to him. 15, 20, 5. And that is his movement. Nick, he's not leaving your opportunity area, so you do not get an attack on him. He stopped right there.
It is your turn.
Okay.
Skylar.
Alright. I'm gonna move up here.
You're gonna stop him, huh?
Do it.
This dude wanted to alert, like you guys know, this guy was on his way to both get the hell out of here and also alert everyone upstairs. Now he does see that there's another guard, so maybe he thinks he's okay, but this is not proven well for him.
It is
Come
your
on.
turn.
Oh, that would be a miss. He's delighted by that. And Kieran, can you verify that your equipment has been fixed, by the way? I don't know if I did that last time for you, but like I think I fixed all your janky.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's your
No, I think
turn.
I'm all good.
Awesome. Oh, he's a nice solid hit. Again, this guy is like, he's like,
Dude, what the hell's going on, man?
It is your turn.
Turning on each other is not going to win the war.
It's your turn.
Brutal.
all right.
Working on it. Working on it.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna maybe turn off that like drop target after your turn thing. Seems annoying. That got turned on eons ago when people were inadvertently hitting themselves. All right, he's got an injury. This guy, you did enough damage. Draws a result from
I
the
like-
slashing table. Here's a tip for you. Scrawl. Please underline it twice. The blood belongs inside the body. When you find a bleed, do not rely on magic healing, blah, blah, blah. So,
My God.
Yesenia Scar.
Hey, I'm gonna take my I'm gonna do my action surge, Thomas.
Okay.
You just pull that up.
Surge.
So you guys are seeing that fighters get a lot of turns. So if you like beating shit
Yeah.
up, like, fighter life might be for you. Or a barbarian. I think, as Karen has shown, a barbarian does an awful lot of.
Oh, Barbarian is a very fun character to play. Especially if he potentially goes Sorcerer.
It's your turn.
Oh, man.
What am I hearing? Holy, what
That-
was that?
That was
Action
my action
surge.
That's Action Surge.
Wow.
So I get basically 1 extra attack.
Well, maybe that'll do it.
That's why I'm doing it. Targeted. Oh, 8 seconds. Here's the roll.
Oh,
There we go.
yeah.
It is your turn.
Yeah.
Asari does not make it. You can see Steiny's eyes get big. Like, what in the hell is going on?
Listen, we're really sorry.
I was just gonna make a joke like that.
Are we rolling initiative again? We're
He
back
looks
to
over at
top.
the archer and is like, sorry, bro.
Be ready next. Your turn comes. It will be your turn next. Your turn. It is your turn.
And Noodle, it looks like your ping
It
is
is
good
your
now,
turn.
right?
Is it?
It is your turn. It is your turn next.
It keeps fluctuating, so
Make it ready. Your turn.
Yeah,
Your
now.
turn comes.
Oh, now mine's
it
326.
no.
Nice.
No,
Oh
yours
my
is
God.
No, mine's
23,000.
Yeah, it's super
Um,
cool.
I'm gonna roll for you, Noodle.
Yes, please.
It is your turn.
And Fabia, you get advantage on initiative rolls, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I just
All
saw
right.
your spike, Christy.
Oh my god, I know.
Speaking of which, Little Zippy, top of the stack.
Where's the last guy?
He's down here with me.
Right here. Ish.
He's about to die.
Fabi is gonna let little Zippy have this one because he's been having a lot of fun.
God damn it. He's like right here. Yay!
Why don't I have the thing? There we go.
I found that drinking a half a martini at a time is the way to drink martinis while you're playing. So you don't drink too much too fast. So as with each flutter of little Zippy's wings, the blood on the ground sort of like flickers up in a mist.
Oh,
Dude, he's not. I don't. Has he ever missed in all of the time that we've been playing?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
But I do love that you went through like a year of. I want to protect little Zippy from being hurt.
oh no, it's not. Isn't he wired as a barbarian?
Yeah, pretty much.
My
Yeah.
god.
Murder, death, kill! Murder,
Tom,
death, kill!
why'd you do that?
Yay!
And he's dancing around in this blood too.
No, so
He's
little.
having so much fun.
Yeah, the little Zippy from Fantasy Grounds was me not knowing what the hell to do with like a familiar. Because it was like, do you guys remember you were on a ship? He
Oh,
wasn't-
that's right.
he-
Yeah.
Your
this,
turn.
this wasn't the plan, right? Like there was no. Like he wasn't supposed to get little Zippy. Wait, is there anyone left?
No.
No.
No, I'm like, all right. So like, let's end combat.
Yeah, we're good.
Yes. All right.
Don't forget, we gotta figure out what to do with the water supply, eh? Still.
I think there's going to be more people coming down.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm a little worried about getting trapped down here.
Are we
Why do you
still
think people
down in the
are coming
pump
down?
room, kinda?
We're below
The
below
pump
ground.
room,
Yeah, the pump room is down the hallway.
Is kind of
Oh,
like to the lower left and kind of curved around.
Yeah.
All right, in the
Nothing
chat
to
window,
see.
you all have some experience. I gave a little extra just for some of the interesting moments. Noodle, I'll add it for you. You got 333. And don't forget to claim it, otherwise it doesn't count. I'm curious, Nick, how close are you now?
I think I was joking. I don't know how close I was, but the thought of me being very close and then having all these battles happen and
Oh, you are
oh,
right
I am
now-
100.
No, you're 94 XP away. You guys...
Oh
Well, the thought is now true.
Okay, you
I love
guys.
it.
So you're out of combat, free roam, the entire basement, unless you guys want to go upstairs. In which case, tell me in advance. Every dead body is an item pile, and let me know what you want to do.
All right.
I would like
I-
to loot for some stuff.
Yeah, let's look
Hey,
around.
there's a battle axe over here.
It doesn't
Hey.
really do anything for me. Oh, I can sell it, but I
And
can't really carry a whole lot.
6 daggers and a chain shirt.
I wonder if it's. I have a battle. Are there
Changer?
different levels of battle axes?
It just says battle
there are.
axe times 1.
Ooh, alchemist's fire.
That's good.
Just since I'm kind of unable to move,
Yeah, what would you like?
if anybody finds anything, mysterious, interesting, let me know.
There's a couple of chain
Oh.
shirts that are like 13 AC. If anybody. Wants.
There's
Oh,
some
yeah,
Yeah,
arrows.
it's all medium armor.
Oh, by the way,
I could use the
when
dagger,
you fix-
actually.
I think when you fix my gear, I had some studded leather that has gone missing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been playing in the nude.
I'm gonna move Zipsy so I can turn this guy back into an official item pile. With this fancy. There you go.
I'm trying to
Taking
move.
these arrows.
So, I'm grabbing this elite guard had a +1 shield.
Nice.
Oh,
Actually, do you
Yeah,
guys
anyone-
need it? Does anyone use it? Use shields? If
No.
not, I will use it, but
that seems
I'm
like
at 43,000. Just saying. I'm kind of seeing how far I can go now.
43,000 what?
His
Oh,
pink.
Ping.
Oh, the
Ping.
ping. Yeah.
And you tried to move, it looks like.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
all I'm doing.
Yeah, that'll... When I get the postcard, I'll move you to where you noted on the postcard.
Yeah. I hope that the new router will help. I hope.
Which one did you guys get?
I don't know. He's going to get it tomorrow.
Ah.
I'll be at work.
All right. Karen, let me, so you get, what was it? Was it +1 studded leather?
yeah, I think it was +1 studded leather.
Stud. Was there anything special about it, or was it just +1?
I think it was just +1.
So you could have lied, and I would have been like, "Oh, you don't want the glamour leather?"
+6.
All right, it's now equipped.
It's Mithril.
Did we check the guards down by the water?
I'm checking them right now. There's nothing special.
Are there any arrows?
Nope.
What kind
Shield,
of
spears,
not
there's
special
some
stuff is there?
daggers.
Oh, okay.
Shield, spears, daggers,
There's arrows up here.
Yeah,
And chain shirts.
and
guys
chain
are-
shirts.
You guys are free to move around the cabin, right? Like you don't have to wait.
Okay.
Did you guys get rid of like? Are you done with all of the Eastern Guard piles?
Is that the pump room?
This stuff up here?
Yeah,
By
like,
us?
yeah, the stuff by you guys. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I'm done with it. I grabbed a couple
So
of
what's in
daggers.
the barrels? Do we know?
Oh, there's like. You haven't looked. There's chain shirts, longbows, short swords.
In
what
the
else?
barrels? Okay.
No. On these, that's still left on the ground. So I don't know if you guys want any of this to sell, or are you just gonna leave it?
We could always sell it. If you need somebody to carry it, I can carry it.
Because there are a lot of daggers and longbows and short swords and chain shirts.
Oh my.
Well, and, well,
Mhm.
like, so here's some perspective for you, right? Like, the battle axe, the normal battle axe is worth about 10 gold.
Not worth taking.
You're so rich now.
Then leave it.
Yeah.
A chain shirt's worth 50.
Oh, take chain for
And we all have chain shirts on right now, except for Noodle.
Yep.
Oh, she should pick up an outfit.
Oh, look at me.
Twinsies.
Wearing an outfit. Good thinking. So, look at me. I have an outfit now.
You want an outfit? Did I give you one yet?
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Yeah, might as well.
Because the rest of us all have one.
Yeah, so just
I was
so you
still
know,
left out.
just so you know, there's about 120 gold worth of great axes alone all over the ground.
I'm taking the good stuff.
Like, I mean, can we take this stuff with us though? Like, or like, how does that work?
Yeah,
I grabbed all the arrows.
You technically can take it with you until you're encumbered. Sort of like the D&D rules, right?
Yeah. I'm just like, you know, we're
We're
gonna
not
have
going
to
to
like
look
fight it.
conspicuous at all.
Look,
Yeah.
Karen's carrying a
Pardon
grappling
me.
hook, a shovel, right? Like, she has an empty cheese froth barrel. It's the D&D rules, is all I'm saying, right? Like,
Okay.
if you picture your characters actually outfitted with all the shit they're carrying, it would be absurd.
That would be funny.
I still have my 70-pound barrel.
Yeah, you still have your 70-pound barrel, and you still can carry another 120 pounds. So you're fine.
Wow, you're pretty strong.
While in battle this whole time.
So while you guys shop, I'm gonna give Noodle her outfit.
So
I'm just picturing a female version of Hagrid carrying a battle axe. and a barrel over her shoulder. Fighting.
should we should we fight the guys upstairs, or should we kind of do something with the water first, do you think?
I'm trying to figure out, because at some point we're gonna have to leave here.
Yeah.
And we should probably not leave anyone around who's able to turn things back.
Is
But my
upstairs the
worry-
only way out? Is
Yeah.
upstairs? Okay.
And my worry is if we do it too soon, like we can always come back and do it before we leave, because we don't want to alert the guards that are outside for
I
fear
would
one of
agree.
them goes off and alerts others.
Can we
Yeah.
have a good story that somebody went rogue down here and we had to take them out? Like flip the script?
Well, wasn't there a story that we had come up with that we had got word of a plan of espionage
Yep.
and
Yes.
somebody like breaking into stuff? Has that been foiled at all?
No.
Well, that got us down here.
Right. So I'm
Everybody that
curious.
knows the
So these guys are all mercenaries, right?
Yeah.
Should we?
So can we just be like, hey, so we were right. There's a bunch of dead dudes down here because, you know, things got dicey. If you guys want all their shit, it's down here.
Should we appear more like we got in a fight and that they attacked us and we ended them?
That
We
works.
can do both strategies, right? That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Well, and I think I may have a buddy upstairs. the guy that I talked to in the hallway.
Do we really think
So-
we're going to get out of here without killing everybody?
No.
I mean, we
Do
can
you-
sure. Can we try?
I
Why?
mean,
Because we can. It looks pretty good that we can hold our own. I think.
We can try that.
so you want to what?
We're
So
gonna
what
have
do you
to
want to
kill
do?
him anyway.
So I say we just keep rolling with the story that we've created,
Yeah.
going, hey, yeah, we were right. These guys tried to break the water pump and turn the water back on.
So do you want to lure them down, or do you want to go up? Because I thought Cyrus, I could go up and say, there's chaos downstairs and like lure everybody down and trap them down here, or do you want to go up? Or
Yeah, we could do that too.
Well, we have to get to the place where the water's diverted. This isn't it, right?
No,
Right.
it is downstairs, the pump room, isn't it?
The pump room, but we haven't done it because we didn't want the
Yeah.
guards on the outside to notice the water flowing.
Yeah.
I'm at
Oh, okay.
107. I'm just saying.
So you guys see Noodle. Like going through these bloody piles of stuff, and she emerges in a desert outfit.
Yay.
All right, what's the plan? Let's
So I
do
don't.
it.
So do we have any idea of how many folks are left?
Maybe 20.
Well, how many did we actually see before we went down here?
I'd like to roll. Well,
I'm loving the fact that you guys just like sort of made your way down, didn't pay any attention to like who's what and where. Pretty
We
funny.
didn't see everywhere, right? I counted at least, I think there was 8 guards on the bridge and then at least 8 guards on the inside. But there could be more, right?
but I get the feeling that they don't really care about either. Like
Yeah.
any. Do you know what I mean? Like they don't care. I feel like they're the stormtroopers that an alarm is. What is this? Oh, it's some sort of, I don't know, some sort of drill.
So should we change the water
But
and then run out of there? Like screaming like it happened and then just run?
I don't.
can I?
Like
Is there?
chaotic run?
It's not clear to me where the change in the water will be observed. Like, will it be
I
immediately?
think
obvious?
Yeah.
on the bridge, like when
Oh.
we first came in, because it was really low
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
the
didn't
description.
we say,
And we
Rob,
still
that it
remember,
was-
like we could still see the water line on
Yeah.
the rocks.
So
Who
Drew-
And it's gonna be bloody water too when it comes out.
Oh yeah, no
It's gonna
kidding.
be like,
Look,
wow, this is really red. Look at all this rust.
so
We don't have any. We don't have any
really
metal
needed
pipes
the
around here.
fixing.
to answer your
We just have
question,
copper.
the
Yeah.
fortress itself is in like at least offset out in a basin. The entire basin is dry, right? You can see the water line where it was, where it should
Right.
be, that sort of a thing, right? This entire thing is a natural filtration system, and it's geyser fed and whatever else. So like the water's not coming from the basin itself. The basin is sort of like a staging area for the water.
Like a waypoint
Noodle,
kind of thing.
with the number of gallons of water that would be represented by this, 10 bodies worth of blood probably aren't going to show up.
Who's paying
That's fair.
attention?
Not if we
So-
throw the bodies in the
yeah,
water.
if we throw the bodies in the water, yeah, that's.
Log it.
Well, I guess
don't
We
Well,
know.
already,
fine.
we already
Why would we do that?
to get rid of the evidence.
Can we put them in the barrels? Do they really care?
I,
Who's gonna come down?
Actually,
I think we should turn
That-
the water back on and run. Like run out chaotically like that.
All right, I'm gonna.
We tried to stop them, we couldn't stop them, and now the water's going and
Yeah.
just run. Like
You guys-
Let's go.
This has been
Can they-
wildly
bowl
entertaining.
through everything.
So why don't I start an epic roll real quick?
Okay.
This is the read the room. This is the read the room roll right here.
yeah. Well, I'm definitely not going to read shit.
I tried.
This is coming up with total murder so far.
Yep. It is. Right.
Did it
All right, we
wrong?
pull all our swords and launch all our spells and we improvise.
So Noodle, Fabia, and Bing. So you guys are a party divided right now, right? Actually, Noodle just rolled a 20 on her own, so I'll keep it. Half of the party is like, let's murder everyone, right? And the other half of the party is like, let's think this through, right? And here's where the cooler heads prevail. Here's what you know: you need to restore water to the oasis. And
Yeah.
restoring water doesn't mean just turn it on for a second and then you run away and they come back downstairs. They're like, what the fuck? And they turn it back off. Like, that's not real durable. So one of two
We were
things.
gonna break it.
So one of two things need to happen. And who got the highest one? Noodle, right? So one of two things happen, you know. One, you think back, oh shit, we should have probably, you know, brought some local folks. So when we take this back under control, they can, you know, take over this pump room. But, you know, lessons learned. So
We didn't need anybody.
yeah,
Whoops.
so you know, you also know through your insight that you don't know these pumps enough. Like, you could probably get them turned back on, but you know, breaking them might literally break them, right? So like, that's probably not a path forward. You guys already discussed that one. The other is you could murder the rest of the guards upstairs, right? As sort of like a don't fuck with us sort of, you know, whatever. And finally, Noodle, what you come up with is what you got, a 19. This is about as much as I'll give you. Is you could do something, you know, with these bodies that send a pretty strong signal to the rest of the Desert Guard that this is probably not a contract worth fulfilling, right? But your end game is to keep the pumps on. Right?
Okay.
And
So-
I think it's safe to assume that the locals will guard this at some point once it's safe.
Okay, so let's kind of tie in. Here's what I'm thinking. We turn them on. Can we take the handles, like unscrew them all the way and take them with, so they can't turn them off?
The phalanges.
I say
Yeah, that'll buy you
right,
some.
the phalange.
You could probably do that.
Also, in blood, I feel like we should scrawl BCOD somewhere, or what's they're saying?
Black Belt and the Dragon.
Is that your
Yeah.
calling card now? BC.
Yes.
Yes.
Bing came up with it.
Tooth
I
and
just
claw,
don't know
baby.
why, because that'll
Yeah.
who's gonna mess with him?
The
Right?
claw. The claw.
We started a new cult.
I know. I also kind of like just running out. Yeah, that'd be fun too.
Yeah.
Save yourselves.
Having Karen go first and just blow through everything in the way.
Well, and I think I did didn't we do like a history check or not a history check, but like I guess a material to figure out, well, like what if there's any, like if the pipes were made out of anything. We found out they were made out of copper.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like iron beats copper or whatever Karen's battle axe is made out of.
Yeah, but we don't want to just break it.
Who's writing it?
We just want to restore water to the way it was going.
What if we adjust the water how we want and then hang up one of the bodies of the people we killed and write,
Oh.
do not change valves or something?
Yes.
Thanks.
Love BCOD.
Or just put all the bodies in the way so they have to get through all of them to turn the water back off.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's fair.
Can we
Because
set a
I
booby
feel like
trap?
they aren't gonna do that. Yeah.
Can we set
let's
like
do
a
it.
booby trap under the bodies?
I can put a
Scare
chromatic
them.
orb in one of the corpses.
I've
Did we
lost,
kill?
I've lost so much track of. I'm tapping out until you guys come to me with plans. So you guys discuss amongst yourself. I'm gonna drink this martini.
Yeah. We're gonna be done here in a couple nights.
Turn the water back on. Have some sort of meaningful message on the wall. Then run up and try to be like, "Get out of here! This deal's over." And if they put up a stink, we kill them all.
I
Right,
still
because
think we
we
should
still-
booby trap the pumps so when they try to turn it back off,
Yeah.
they run into issues.
Who's the boss of these dudes?
You
I
are.
think he's
that's a good
dead.
question.
No, he was upstairs.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
the-
because there
the
was
main
a big
Yeah,
guy.
he's
There's a main
the guy that
guy.
let us into the thing. I don't even know
And
how
then-
I got down here. Why am I down here?
And then he even said, well, I've got to go talk this over with my boss or the boss or something. So there's somebody even ahead of him.
I feel like his name is
Good
like
observation.
Tristan, but it's not Tristan.
Yeah, isn't it like trachea or something? It starts with a T.
Yeah. It's like Tristan, but different.
Yeah, it's
I can
esophagus.
guarantee it's not.
Yeah, in his brother's duodenum.
And tonsil.
So
I feel like if we want to have a chance of not killing everybody and whatever we do to the water not being immediately reversed, I think we should just go out and give the people give the guards an ultimatum, and maybe we start with the with El Jefe, and we say, hey,
Yeah.
we just killed everybody on the pump in the pump control room. If you don't want us to kill everybody else, if you want to keep having a job here, the water goes to the town now.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
good.
if they want to tussle, we'll tussle.
I mean, I guess when in doubt, murder it out.
Yeah. let's try that. We have a fallback plan
Yeah.
of murder.
And if we could find out because Nick, you said that you were talking to one of the guys upstairs. Maybe he knows if there's anybody else that is like higher up. Like, does he know of a higher up that we can, might be useful information, so it doesn't get taken over again. Like, go kill that guy.
Maybe.
So our story when we come up is we've just killed everyone.
Well, I think we could start with, until we get to the boss to talk to him, we can start with, we've uncovered the secret of the conspiracy. Where's the boss?
Yeah, okay.
And be like, hey, we're the ones who did it.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
So hold on. I've lost track. So wait. So are you turning on the water and going upstairs? Or are you going upstairs first?
Let's turn it on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure, let's turn it on.
Nah.
Hey, it's me. We're the problem. It's me.
All right, go turn it on.
Wait a minute. Somebody has to actually do it. It cannot be me.
Yeah, no, it's for reals.
Okay.
Come on, Mario. I thought you were a plumber.
What do you mean it can't be you?
I don't like that. I don't like the sound of that at all.
Oh,
Who
shitty's
drew
gonna
that on
happen.
the floor? Who drew that on the floor?
Yeah, PCOD.
Well, no.
Yeah, I saw that a while ago. That's pretty
I
funny.
don't know who
Isn't-
did
I
it,
thought
but
you-
it's brilliant.
Didn't you guys request that?
Yeah, we did.
I mean, we did now. That's I love that. That's fantastic.
I'm moving
Wait,
you off
I'm
the.
not seeing anything.
I'm moving you off the valve, Karen.
Oh yeah.
Wait, who's turning it on, Karen?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, so that's like the main valve right there.
I hope nothing bad happens.
Here.
Would you guys like the narrative that goes with this, or you just want to figure it out on your own?
Sure. Do we know how
I
to
can't
swim?
see it,
Do we all
so-
know how to swim?
All right, so let's because don't forget this is D&D. Like you can ask stuff. So let's publish this out.
Oh shoot, we didn't perception.
So, there's the pathway to the from the pump room storage area leads downward, eventually opening into this massive, breathtaking cavern. Clearly, the person who made this map, and he did make this map, spent a lot of time on the details of said map. For some reason, we don't know why yet. The sensation of space and openness is immediate. The stark contrast of the cramped confines of the storage area. I have no idea what I just fucking read. Too many martinis. The sound of echoing water reverberates through the chamber, amplifying a sense of vastness. The caravan itself, caravan. The music is throwing me off, you guys.
The cavern?
The cavern itself is filled with a substantial body of water, dark and still, reflecting the dim light provided by strategically placed lanterns along the walkways. The ceiling is lost in shadows, and the walls seem to stretch out endlessly, adding to the grandeur of things.
So it's a substantial body of water, and there's substantial bodies
Yes,
near
it's
the
in
water.
the water.
Exactly. So yeah, so you guys can't see the bottom. Like this thing is deep,
Yeah.
right?
Cool.
It's deep. All right, now let's roll something. Because I'm just gonna fast track you, so you don't all just stand around.
Wait.
All right.
Yeah.
Karen, am I rolling for you, Noodle?
No, I just clicked it, so we'll see what happens. Normal. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Did it work?
Not yet. It's coming. Your ping isn't even showing up. You're the only one without a ping. Wait, there it is.
I know.
I
Yes,
saw
it worked.
and then
It
went
worked.
away. Yeah,
There it is.
awesome.
Wow, you guys are horrible.
Yeah.
Your rolls
We
in
rolled?
combat. Your in combat rolls were good. These
Yes.
not so
Barely.
much.
These not so much.
Nick got what, 15?
Yeah, Nick
did
got a
alright.
15.
He passed.
All right, so Nick, here's what you notice, right?
He's the
Like-
smart guy too.
There's these colossal metal pipes, right? And they're each wide enough for a man to walk through, right? So like you can see these planks on the ground. It sort of makes sense, right? They twist and curve above the water, intertwining in a maze-like structure that reflects both engineering ingenuity and aesthetic craftsmanship. Their dull metallic surface is marked with age, but they stand as a testament to the importance of the system, right? So like this is a pretty important system. Any thoughts of destroying it immediately are gone, right? Each of the large pipes is adorned with a medium-sized valve. It seems to be designed to control the flow of water. Now, near each valve is a meter affixed, bearing inscriptions and markings that sort of hint at their purpose. The fact that none of these are flowing right now sort of speaks that something is amiss, right? Now, you see the walkways below the water pipes. Clearly, there's some reason that you can walk on these planks, right? They're to get you from point A to point B. So you're 15. I can't give you much more. Your 15 sort of implies that workers needed access to these valves, right? It's this looks like there's a large valve, right in front of who is that? That's Favia. That seems to be sort of the master valve, right? And there's this prominence of this valve. It sort of suggests that it's a critical role to sort of unlocking the system. There also seems to be sort of 2 indicators above the valve, and sort of what they mean is lost on you at this point. So I'm gonna move some of the dead bodies out of the way.
Can I see if I can read the stuff next to the valves, or if I can read the language?
Yeah, go ahead and roll. What would that be? Hold on. It will be a history check. Please roll, sir.
All right, cool.
Roll away, my friend.
Whoa.
Yeah. So
That's
yeah.
good.
So you absolutely know what's going on here with these things, right? You sort of let the rest of the party know that just sort of based on what you're reading on these valves, it's pretty simple. These valves, there's only a single valve. They're on and off, right? And basically, from what you're reading, if you turn the valves and it lights up each of those indicators, then that might ready the larger valve. Is sort of what you've sussed away, right? Because you say things like, basically these things say on and off.
So you said indicators. Do I know whether or not these indicators go somewhere else? Like it'll send another indication elsewhere?
No, these indicators are related to the valve. That's what you know.
Okay. So it's not going to send like a message to like a control room.
No, it seems pretty mechanical. It's D&D land.
Okay.
Plus, I think their Wi-Fi's down.
Okay.
Some
So I
engineer's gonna get a text message.
Dude, I was off today, man. I'm not on call.
Yeah.
What's the D&D equivalent of a beeper from the 80s?
Some magic spell.
Yep.
Yeah, so you see these little valves. You see the big valve. It seems like you need to do something with the little valves before you do the big valve. Doesn't seem. Nick, you got a 24?
Yeah.
Yeah. This doesn't seem overly complicated. Like you think you might be
Okay.
making too much of it.
All right. So, yeah, I relate to the rest of the group. It looks like that we just open up all these little tiny valves and then open up the big mamma jamma by Favia.
And Nick, and as you do that, you sort of reflect based on sort of your passive numbers. That like, yeah, oh yeah, there was a. Well, you wouldn't know this. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
You weren't down here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, and so you can stay on top. I'll open this one right here that I'm next to.
So it looks like
Okay.
like Skylar just like fired it up, and 2 of them went green.
Oh, I didn't even touch it.
Someone did.
Oh, maybe just because I knew. Does someone else want to do the other ones?
And suddenly these walkways make sense and why the people were guarding them. Look at that. And the valve even
I'm not
turned.
seeing anything.
You
Tom, you need to share this with me. I'm not seeing anything.
Hold on, wait, hold on. No one move anything. Where are you?
He's
Where are you
all
at?
at the top.
I can't even tell.
Wait, where's your character?
I reloaded and like
Hold on, no one.
no
flip
maps came back.
No one flip anything else. Are you off the thing? Is Karen? Karen, Skylar, Noodle.
Yeah, he's not around us.
Uh oh.
Did your character disappear?
I had
No,
to I had to reload and like no map came back. Ah, there we go.
There he is.
Yay.
Found him.
I just put you back.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So you see now all of the indicators are on but one.
And Nick's about to flip it.
Flip it.
All right.
So Fabi, in front of you, you see a green light come on, but you're standing right on top of the valve. So I'm gonna move.
I
you
was
on.
like, but I don't. Okay.
There
Nice
you
job,
go.
Thomas. You want to flip it?
It's really laggy for me.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I can't see what I'm supposed to do.
You want me to flip it?
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Hey. I'm hearing the
Sounds like water
sound.
running.
Yeah.
Ah, I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did it work? Did I do a thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
think
did.
it did.
Hey.
You hear the sound and everything.
It's really cool.
That is super cool.
Yeah. So you
Oh, my
guys
head.
have now restored the water. It's flowing through. It's pretty exciting, right? You see that come to life. You see the blood, the blood in the water start to swirl and sort of whirlpool its way, down into this natural filtration system.
Okay, so good.
How-
It'll be filtered out. It'll be fine.
Is there anything at the bottom?
How simple are these valves?
More water. What do you mean? How simple are they?
Like, if for some reason they broke, would it be easy for them to be replaced and put back on, especially with the amount of water that comes through?
Here we go. I'm gonna do a party one for this one. This is an insight check.
Inside check.
Noodle, I'll roll for you.
Yes, please.
Hey.
It's nice. It's nice when the mechanics I put into something actually pay off. So-
Skylar.
Skylar,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So Skylar was out there. He's taking a look, and he's like, "Look, you guys. I don't know that we need to destroy these. Like, you look. This is just simple mechanical valves, right? Any dagger would probably be able to unscrew the bolt that holds the valve on, and you guys could just grab the damn valves and take them with and give them to the people from the Oasis.
That's what I said.
Right, let's do that.
That is
Yep.
what Noodle
All
said.
right, I like that. Okay,
All right. So that will be
let's just put them in our
that,
pockets.
that will be theater of the mind. I'm not going to actually. I didn't make this so that you can actually take the valve places.
Okay.
So implied is that this thing is on and won't be able to be turned off until they call out some engineers and get some new valves, or find the valves on you guys. So the water has been restored. You've cleared this area of bodies. What were you going to do with the bodies? Were you putting them someplace out of the way, or
What?
leaving them down
In
to
the
water?
water.
Can we arrange him to spell BCOTD?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Can we
yeah.
have? Or what's the synchronized swimming in the water?
Oh God.
What is it? Sorry, that was dark.
All right. So you guys take all these corpses, and you arrange them around this bloodied BCOD something.
Excellent.
I do have
I'm
to
feeling
ask
good.
what outcome you're after by continuing your grind
If we're gonna tell
BCOD.
everybody that if we're gonna tell everybody
Funsies.
the BCOD thing, like the ruse might work against us, unless we're going to try to expose the people.
There,
I say we leave them.
your happy neighborhood GM arranged the bodies around the BCOD message. It's going to be a hell of a mess for someone to clean up for sure.
Yeah, that's not our problem. That wasn't part of the deal.
And Skylar, I'll put your dancing sword away, Skylar.
Thank you.
So yeah, so you were all in your desert garb, right? You have had plenty of access to water to sort of wash off the blood as necessary, whatever. You're looking pretty spiffy. Karen, your half orc belly still's hanging out the bottom of your shirt.
Oh wait, didn't we show up with blood splatter on our uniforms?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh, you guys are looking real sharp.
You did cause pause, yeah.
That's fair. Okay.
So the question I have for you all is, what are you doing now?
We're getting up.
So
Out
yeah,
here.
Getting out of here, man.
So
How we doing the
With all the other guards, you mean?
I'll move you, Fabio, since you're having problems. You said.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna run out screaming.
By the way, Fabio, your ping is only 44. It's really good.
Yeah, I know, but it was not moving. Like I was leaving, like a shadow one behind me.
That's bananas. So we got about 30 minutes left before we typically end. So anytime between now and 9, we can figure out what we're going to do and end for the night. So you're heading up the stairs. So it looks like everybody's sort of gathered by the stairs. You guys heading out, or at least heading into that room? And what order are you going in?
I don't know. We came on to. Were we gonna talk to Nick's friend or acquaintance, or were we gonna tell everybody, look, it's not worth it, just go? Or if you're gonna stay, I thought that's what it was. If they were gonna keep guard, they're guarding for the town, and if we find out you're not, we're gonna come back.
Yep. I like that.
Ooh, a little. So
Sounds
you're gonna,
good.
so you're gonna go with intimidation and persuasion.
And I guess so.
Yeah, I think to me the main question is: do we just want to do it to the first guard we see, or do we want to try to make it all the way to the boss man and do it there?
Yeah, I do really want to understand your plan. Are you going to kill your way to the boss man? Or are you going to sneak your way to the boss man?
I say we try sneaking.
Yeah, I think there's no reason to kill our way to the boss guy unless we have to. So if we can, I mean, we're all still disguised. So
Right.
Except for
I think our
Cyrus.
is secure upstairs.
How do I get back into disguise?
Right click.
Right click yourself, and then there's a little swirly star looking thing on the right hand side.
There we go.
Looks like Bing. Are you on top of somebody? Oh yeah, there's two of you on top of each other.
No, I'm on top of Cyrus. Sorry, Cyrus.
Sorry, we're getting a little freaky.
Should we head up?
All right, so here's how you'll head out. You guys can all test this for me. Get within like 5 feet of the fortress, and then just click it, and you should appear on the next map. Then move off the map.
Go.
Of course,
It works.
Tom,
I'll take
Tom,
you.
will
Noodle.
you do the honors?
Yep, as soon as everybody else is off.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool to see you guys disappear.
Yeah, that's neat.
And then let me activate this officially. Now there should be a big stack of you guys. I'm just gonna unstack you. There you go.
Ooh, I accidentally hit the button again.
You may want to come back then.
I did.
That will happen. Yeah. So when you guys get up here, you hear like.
Oh, did you guys get the pump room all fixed up?
Yep.
Oh, it's fixed.
Oh yeah.
Working
What?
as designed.
Yeah.
Oh, what was wrong with it?
Well, the problem was that someone was diverting the water away from the oasis, and so we went down there and we fixed that, and we suggest that nobody turns that water off again.
Oh, I don't really know much about the logistics, right? I'm just sort of paid to watch this door here, but yeah, that's so the idea is that we do not want the water diverted.
That's correct.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we want.
And is that from the commander? Like, is that just? Because I don't, I guess he okayed you to come through.
Yeah, we need to follow up with the commander. Where can we find him?
Not so fast, he says. Yeah, just real quick. Let me double check. See how I'm feeling about your story, and then the commander will be right outside in the main area.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Aaron is our fearless leader here.
Despite your belly hanging out of the bottom, I'm really I feel like you guys are above board. So I'm glad we got the water going. Honestly, it was so dry here. It's nice to hear the rustling of the water outside the building. So yeah, you'll find the commander just outside.
Do it.
So yeah, so he's all good to go. So you just open the door and you'll see.
Hey, Karen.
So you see the commander, Pinion.
I don't see a map. It's black for me.
Are you highlighting? Have you highlighted your character or?
Oh no, I can see my character and everybody's character. I just have nothing else.
Hold on. Hell, I'm sending for my daughter to come home. Let's see. Son? Hold on a second. I'm doing dad stuff for a second.
Okay.
We've all paired off with people.
Am I just following everybody? Is that what I should do? Because I see you, I just don't see rooms or anything.
All right, let me go back to the game.
Should we take a persuasive approach with the
Yes.
commander or an intimidation-y approach?
Persuasive.
I think
And
a
if
little
that
bit of
doesn't
both.
work?
I mean, we did just kill a good chunk of the guards.
But I still don't believe that any of these guys, even the commander, really gives a shit about any of the rest of the mercenaries.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking, yeah.
They really care about themselves. If they're all mercenaries, they would only care about themselves.
So we just tell them they're working for the town. I mean, we can persuade. We rarely ever do that. So.
Oh, I did have a question, and also let you know. I don't know if this works on your end, but I have 2 new macros. They're in public. I don't know if they work for you or not. But when I click this, do you suddenly see all the names?
Yes.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and when I click this, they're all gone, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah. So at your discretion, I'm happy to turn those on or off whenever you want to have names up or names down. And you might be able to do that yourself. I'm not sure. I don't. Maybe not.
So am I where I'm supposed to be?
I
Or
don't.
we all just kind of.
So I don't know what you're.
I'm
I'm going to turn names on because I actually can't tell who's who right now.
Yep.
We all look the same.
Yeah.
I'm trying to block the door just in case.
'Cause
you
I'm
send
like-
someone out.
I have no map. I just can see people. I don't want to be.
You may want to.
I don't know if I'm in the same room or.
You may want to. You may want to refresh.
Okay.
So I'll let you guys move into whatever place, and then you can see Desert Commander Pinion.
Yeah, I see him.
Can someone come block one of the exit doors with me, just in case?
There are a lot of doors.
Yeah,
There are
yeah.
doors
I'm realizing
everywhere.
there's like if
You know
well,
those guys
where
outside
Cyrus,
those-
where are you? Can I converse with you quietly? Probably not.
Yeah, sure. Where
Well-
are you?
Well, I don't know. I was seeing where you were at, and I don't think you're in any sort of vicinity for me to see you.
You can just motion to me.
Well, I wanted to. It was regarding.
Do you want to just motion a come here sort of thing so I can walk to you?
So you're looking for Bing is up here.
I'm upstairs. Where are you, Mr.
There.
Maylock?
Nick
I'm-
walked over to Bing. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
And as Nick walks up, Cyrus, you see he has this little finger thing with paper, and he goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's like asking you like choose a number. Now choose a letter. And then he folds a little flap.
Excellent.
Yeah. Do you have a spell slot left, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. We may need it in this room. FYI.
Uh-oh.
No. I'm not saying I'm trying to do anything. I'm just saying if shit gets real because of the amount of doors we have.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Do with that information what you will.
Yep.
So you guys know there's roughly
Okay, bye.
there's about 5 guard with you in this area. You know there were 2 in the room you came from. And you assume on the other side of the doors are other guards, right? On your way in you counted, remember you counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There were 10,
wow.
10 to the
Wow.
east. Now you guys do hear the water rushing outside, which is a pleasant thing.
Yes.
Karen, do you want to discuss with the Henrin?
Yeah, do we want to chat with him now?
Yeah.
Do it.
And Christy, while you're doing that, you just want to Google, Chrome hardware acceleration. And if you're not using Chrome, that's the problem.
Well, I think I am using Chrome.
Yeah, so your hardware acceleration is not enabled inside of Chrome. It's a setting. If you Google it, it'll tell you how to turn it on.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, nerds, what's the plan?
Is Karen gonna negotiate?
Yeah. I would like to ready Scorching Ray on Commander Pinion if he tries anything.
All right, I will give you. So, like, okay, here's the deal. You're in Desert Guard. If you guys decide to like, go Alamo on this, you'll all have first attack with advantage, and then we will go into combat, roll initiative, and all that jazz.
Okay.
Is Zippy up here?
He will be
Ooh.
if you would like him to be. Let me grab him.
He's always with
Good
me.
call.
He's invisible right now, of course.
Well, no, he's not invisible unless you say he's invisible. So did you want him
He's
invisible? Okay. So he's invisible. He's invisible before he came upstairs. He went invisible.
Yes.
All right. So he's now invisible. You see him, right? Right here.
Yes. He's just
Hi.
hanging out by me.
Yep, he's hanging out by you. All right. So you have free movement, but please tell me before you move, and then only move your amount, and then let's get the show on the road. Karen, is Karen the negotiator?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I love it.
I know. It's either going to go really well or really bad.
Yep, that's why I'm ready.
As they say, nothing to it but to do it.
That's right.
All right.
I'm
Are
gonna
you
go
ready?
ready too.
Well met, soldier.
Yeah.
Well, am I where I need to be? I'm because I'm having issues.
Yeah,
Is this where I'm?
Looks like you guys are all. It looks like you guys are all back. How did things fare downstairs? Are we in order? I hear the water's been turned on. I wasn't made aware of any plans to change the diversion of the water. Is this some sort of treaty or what's going on here?
Yeah, the water goes to the oasis now. We've got all the valves, and we're going to give them to the citizens of the oasis.
By whose authority did you make this decision?
Yeah, we did it on our own. The people in the pump room, the guards in the pump room, disagreed with us, but they weren't a problem.
What do you mean weren't a problem?
Do we have a problem?
We may have a problem. It's my understanding that we were supposed to be guarding the pump room. You were going down to fix said pump room. You come back upstairs and say it's not a problem, but I hear water running. I was unaware of such a thing.
I'm making you aware of it. The water goes to the oasis now. Are we good?
So are you trying to... So here's what I need to track. Are you trying to deceive, intimidate, or convince?
Intimidate.
Okay, intimidate.
Yeah.
I think we need to find out who his boss is.
I don't know
too.
why I would bother with those other things.
Okay, so we're gonna roll for intimidation.
Intimidation. Wait, do I get something special for this? Hang on, let me look.
You want me to cancel this and go again?
Let me just check real quick my features.
Yeah, I'll cancel this and we'll do another one.
I thought I had something that made me especially intimidating. But it might just be that I get like some extra points on the check.
I will call out that you are wearing a desert guard outfit with your belly hanging out, which is not. It's more entertaining than intimidating.
Okay, I just have menacing, which gives me proficiency and intimidation. So
that's a passive, right?
Yeah. So I think if I just roll intimidation, that incorporates that.
All right.
Okay.
Let me do intimidation. And
I mean, I'm clearly still half orc in this costume, so.
yeah, there's something up, right?
Yeah.
And by the way,
Okay.
I told you guys that you washed your blood off, but if your intent was not to have done that, then you could have come up bloodied. Let me know right now if that's the case. Are you clean or are you bloodied?
I think we were clean enough to make it by the other guards without arousing suspicion. Otherwise, we'd be fighting in the hallway.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, then I have what I need. You need to beat a 12,
Oh.
which isn't overly hard, but these are sort of random.
Yeah.
He beat it.
Yes.
Look, I'm in charge, and this is a paycheck, and if the powers that be want the water on, then so be it, right? As long as these checks keep coming, it's fine by me.
Can we ask him, does he have a boss? I'm just curious if you have to go intimidate someone else.
Where are your checks coming from?
Yeah.
I can't really share that with you. You should know that. Are you not part of the Desert Guard?
Do I need to intimidate you a second time?
No, we're good, my friend. We're good, friend. But look, the bottom line is I don't want to talk office and logistics and HR with you, right? You want to know where your check comes from? Check your fucking check out.
Oh, snap!
Yeah, and and Karen, you sort of side-eye Skylar, like that kind of question, like if he's actually in the Desert Guard, wouldn't be something that the Desert Guard would post. So mind your P's and Q's, Skylar.
All right, fine.
Unless your goal is to leave here. So this intimidation was basically don't ask any more questions, was my understanding, right? Like just keep pulling your checks. If it's intimidate to serve a different, larger purpose for a different master, then we need to, we're gonna have to go a little deeper. But if it's just like these guys aren't gonna mess with, the pumps unless, at some point someone's gonna come back and say, "What the hell's going on here? We told you to divert the water. Water's not being diverted," and they're gonna turn the water back off.
And that's why I want to know who's in charge. But I guess we have to figure that out a separate way.
Yeah, I do think we're on a precarious point. It would be nice to know, but I definitely think if we push further, what do y'all think?
So what are we
I'm with
supposed to
you.
do here? Or what are we supposed to do here, friend? Are we supposed to continue to guard this goddamn thing? Right? Or, what's the deal? Are we being reassigned? Do you speak for the Desert Guard?
Yeah, the citizens of the people from the Oasis will manage the water now. So just stay out of their way. Make sure the areas. And that's your
I'm still
job.
going to pull a check, though?
Yeah, as long as you don't tell anybody else what's going on here.
Who do you mean anybody else? Who the hell would I tell? Look, here's the deal, friend. I was asked, I was told, right? Mind this fortress. Make sure the shift work happens. Make sure nobody buggers with the pipes, right? I don't know where it was set. I don't know how to configure any of that crap. All I know is I was paid to just make sure that there was no monkey business here. What I'm hearing from you, and I get it, you're a big, seemingly green, creature here, that these orders may have changed. I'm fine with that. In the end, I don't care. But what I want to know is what does my next couple of weeks look like, right? What's success look like for me? What kind of impact am I going to have on this fortress, right?
You've got it easy. You don't really have to do anything.
Well, what's your name? So, if someone comes down here looking to thump heads, I want to send them your way, not my way.
Desert Guard, Karen.
All right. DGK, got it. And you said the people from the Oasis are going to come and facilitate some of this? Are they experts in pump?
Yeah, they will send
fluid dynamics, or yeah.
They'll send their plumbers to deal with it. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
Well, as long as the checks come, I don't give a shit. But if those checks come, or if someone with more authority comes by, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. So just let whoever's really pulling your strings, because quite honestly, I'm not buying this entire act here, right? But in the end, I don't completely give a shit. But just let whoever's pulling your strings know that they're gonna have to figure out a better plan, because at some point we're gonna wander away, or we're gonna be told to do something different.
All right. Well, whenever they tell you to do something different, tell them to. We'll be back, or they can come find us.
And where can they find you?
Just ask at the Oasis.
Seditious? What an asshole. His eyes are dreamy, though. Am I right?
All right. I feel like we should scram before.
Yeah.
So look, you guys are leaving with the valves in place. You've decimated the more senior guards that were guarding this crap, right? It's pretty clear to you that this isn't a durable, this guy is gonna be here a while and then be like, you know what? He's gonna check it out. So at some point, whoever's been hiring this guard's gonna come, figure things out. Your best case scenario is that you get the locals sort of defend themselves and take care of their own shit, right? Because you can't babysit them for the rest of their lives. At least that's what I think Karen would be thinking. You sort of upheld, from a Karen mindset, you've sort of upheld your end of the bargain, right? They've got probably a good 3 to 4 days of water before someone else comes and figures out why the hell it's not being diverted. And at some point, the Oasis people, they're gonna have to deal with this shit themselves. That's the Carol.
Yeah.
That's sort of the Karen mindset. This is why I gave that inner voice speech earlier, right? So, you can change your mind otherwise. So, is your guys' goal to end? To leave the Oasis? I mean, sir, to head back to the Oasis?
And get our reward.
Yeah.
Sure.
What makes you guys think you're going to get a reward?
Turn the water on, man.
Yeah, we turn the water on. We save the day.
And you,
Kinda,
well, I guess
sorta.
to be fair, you do have the valves to prove it.
To be fair. Oh yeah. And
They should see water,
actually,
right?
we have to go to 2 places to get 2 rewards.
I agree with that, but I don't know why. Because I wasn't here for that.
We got 2 rewards coming.
I thought there
Alright.
was 10 guards out here too.
And
What's
well,
that?
They're along the wall. Don't forget.
Oh, okay.
So you guys head back to the Oasis.
We going to Sid's or that Toe Jam guy first?
So
Jam.
Toe Jam.
I don't know what his name is.
Hold on 1 second. Where are we at here?
Let's go to Sid's first, I think.
So you guys head back. Are you guys? I'm assuming you're all loaded, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my ping is 58. By the way.
Ooh, yeah, nice job.
That's nice. That's good, right?
Yeah.
Just in time for nothing.
So you guys head back to the Oasis, and the first thing you notice is how much more lively it is. The evening's progressing. It's early evening, probably around 7:30ish or so. It feels like dusk at Disneyland, right? Where you're outside of Frontierland, and the torches are sort of burning, and you're thinking, man, is it too late to get myself a Dole Whip? It's not really hot anymore, but I kind of want a Dole Whip. But
Oh,
shit,
man.
right? And you're like, well,
'Cause
fuck.
they're
Oh.
delicious.
And you're starting to see people sort of cordon off, like for the parade and the fireworks. And you're like, shit, no. I'm gonna beeline it for Indiana Jones, and because there's not gonna be a line right now, and I spend too much time at Disneyland. And Alicia and David, where will we be in about a week?
Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Disneyland. You
Wait,
guys
when,
just-
when are you guys going?
9th and 10th.
Wait, are you gonna be there?
days with them? Christy and her mom and Lucy will be there on the 9th. And
No way.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Are they doing?
or
the
no,
Boogie
no,
Bash?
no. I take that back. They're doing it on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we're doing.
So they will be
We're
there.
going to be there
with us.
Saturday,
Yeah, we're doing Friday,
Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Oh,
Wait, you guys are doing Friday?
Aren't we? Are we doing? No, we're getting there Friday. I guess we're doing Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah, because you need David and I to get your tickets.
Yeah,
We have to show our ID.
So you guys, you pull up outside the gate, and they're like, "You just freed the pump room. What are you gonna do now?" And you all yell, "We're going to Disneyland."
And Disneyland.
That's right.
All right, so here we are. I think we end here, right? You're at the
Yeah.
Oasis. You're
Agreed.
outside the gate. You did accomplish something. You guys restored water. You did some intimidating. You have a pocket full of valve covers to share out. And next time we'll start with you guys sort of earning your rewards and sort of doing what you want to do next. And I'm
We
curious.
didn't kill everybody.
You did not. Well, okay. To be fair, you killed a lot of people.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bloodshed.
But the way I
For
set,
sure.
the way I have a rough storyline, and for that one, I just started dragging bad guys to a map. I'm like, okay, I'm curious because I had no idea how will you solve this, how will you get through it, because I realized like I don't have to know how to do that. You'll have to figure that out. So it was really
That's
interesting
true.
to me to see like what happened if you guys were like there was about a 5-to-1 ratio.
Oh wow.
So I was curious if you guys was sort of like I thought your tactic would be murder a bunch, run away, have them follow you. Murder a bunch, run away, have them follow you.
I'm not denouncing the fact that may have been a tactic at some point.
Yeah. So I think statistically, this is proportionally the least amount of blood you shed. You know, like given the number of bad guys, the number that you left alive. Now, to be fair,
We're growing.
Yeah, well, these aren't bad guys, right? Like these are sort of like they're not even quite goblin bad, right?
They're like neutral. They're like the neutral guys that you want to. They're like the NPCs that you're like, hey, I need you to do this, and then they're like, no, I don't want to, and then you like do the persuasion, and then they're like, oh yeah, okay, well then, all right, yeah, I'll do it then, sure.
Yeah, they're kind of like BlackRock, right? They're not good.
Yeah.
But they're not evil. They're cutting a check. So anyway, so when we start next time, you have taken care of the water issue. You want to collect your rewards. You haven't explored the entire oasis. Due to some technical issues, you know there's some other things to do here. But beyond that, yeah, you guys can continue your journey through the Badlands. Any questions or comments? And other than Noodle, your ping is outside of my control. My control. Everyone else was fine, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it at 100,000 at one point?
It was the highest I saw was 23,000.
Oh, no,
it was like
it
at
was higher.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
God.
I was just like,
It
oh
was
wow,
like at
Christie's.
100,000. I couldn't believe I couldn't.
I was like, wow,
Yes,
Christie's
I think
red.
I fixed it.
Yikes.
It's much
it was
better
bad.
now, for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, yeah. Now that we're done, yeah, we gotta. She's got to be back in business.
Right?
If it's not a gaming computer issue, then it's an audio issue. Then it's a ping issue. Right, but then there's Nick. If he's not in Japan, then he's eating tacos on the side of the road, right? So anyway, always a delight, you guys. I'm gonna go eat dinner, I think, and then I have 4 hours of meetings tonight.
Yay!
Yeah.
So
This
any,
is the perfect time for have that to happen.
yeah, it's a great time.
Well, at least you have martinis though.
I did. I created a new goal for myself, which is instead of drinking 2 big martinis, I drank 3 half martinis. So that really netted out as less martinis, but it felt like more because I got to do 3 pours, right? So
nice.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
I'm a thinker.
Yeah.
All right.
Trick yourself.
Yep.
Thanks for the game, everyone.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
all.
you guys.
Good
It was,
evening.
Have a good
Good night.
night.
Great job.
all right, have a
Thank
good one,
you,
guys.
Cheers.
All right, next week.
Bye.
Cheers.